Hey guys, this is the third video for today. It's probably gonna go up early in the morning tomorrow. That's right, I think. We're gonna be talking about bullying. Now, if you watched my part two, you already know that I was bullied. So you're definitely gonna get to hear a little bit about my story. So here it is. You already know how I feel. Now, you also know that I've mentioned in the past about the power of a hello and about basically if we would stand up. I got an itchy on my chin. Okay, and on my head. Anyways, if we would stand up for the little guy, say he's getting picked on and bullied, and then we stand up to him and make the bully back down. And then, not only that, we would go up to that bully and ask what was going on, why they did it. Like, what was happening? Why would you do that? And see what was going on with them. And there's my necklace. And what is wrong with them and what's been going on with them. We would probably be able to kill bullying. Now, here's the thing. Bullying is going to happen. There's a lot of ways there's a lot of ways in our generation for bullying to happen. Specifically, you're going to have the traditional just shove up against the locker, calling names at school, and being outcasted. But then there is the new version, which is online bullying, which is a whole nother problem. There's Shadow. There's a whole nother problem with this because it cannot be monitored. People can be blocked, people can be reported, and people can get removed, but at the end of the day, it's normally too little too late. So here are the ideas behind bullying. Now that I've heard a ton about with the web bullying, how we could put up this thing where basically it would mean that, how would I put this? You'd put up this watch site. So it would be like a group of people who would watch it for schools and other things. Now, there is a big problem with this. We do have a freedom of speech, and we also do have this freedom of talking and even to do this. Now, that does not cover hate speech, but hate speech is different than bullying. I hate to say that, but it is. Hate speech is definitely connected to your race, and it really is just attacking your race, attacking the color of your skin, how you look, a lot of that. Hate speech, and it normally gets taken a little bit too far. Bullying can go too far and can borderline on hate speech, but I separate the two because hate speech, when it goes too far, it normally ends up with guns and lynching. So, completely different topic that I'm going to talk about later, and I'm going to actually mention President Trump, so watch your trigger warning. That's going to be a good video, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to do it tomorrow. You're going to get to hear my ideas on that. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. Bullying is something that is struggled with, and it's very hard to stop and get ahead of. So what I normally tell people is stand up to the bully. That doesn't mean deck him in the face. That doesn't mean like, let's go fight, ha, ha, let's go fight. No, that's not what I want you to do. That's not what anybody wants you to do. That's just dumb. That's how bad things happen. What I am telling you is just stand up. You ask why, and you kind of make it so this doesn't happen again. You get your friends and stuff like this. Now, bullying in general can be solved. There are plenty of things where you can go up to people and help people out. Normally, bullying is caused by a very bad home situation or how he's been trained, how he's been taught. Normally, see, bullies, I get this because I was not only bullied, but I became the bully, which scared me a lot, and then I was bullied, and you can see where this is going. But here's the thing. Normally, it's because of something happening in your life. Something that would make them want to say, we just want to watch the world burn, and we want to attack everybody. And that's normally how it is. I mean, when you get put down to your last straw, you're a little bit done. So, I'm not defending the bullies. What I am saying is there's always something going on. And like I've said before, you should definitely stand up and start helping those people and try to get them so they're like, oh, this is wrong, and do it. Now, if they're just like a narcissistic psychopath, have good luck with that. Get a teacher involved. They're going to need to probably be disciplined and show the errors of their ways. But most bullies are not like insane people trying to get at you. Most of them are just people that are going through a very rough time and they hate everything. And the only way they feel like they can be accepted is by attacking and making everybody afraid of him. Because I know in my situation, when I became the bully for a while, it was definitely the case of just I was tired getting picked on. So I wanted to make everybody afraid of me. And I regret that now. I regret that greatly now, because at the same time, I did make everybody afraid and I messed up so bad. And now it's very hard for me to share messages, like sermons and stuff, and it's just not great. But what I am going to tell you is it's not okay. You gotta step back. If something is going wrong in your life, I truly do say talk to your friends, and even better, go talk to a trusted adult or a counselor. Everybody wants to say counselors are bad. Certain counselors, I guess, are bad, but there are plenty of counselors out there, like at Carroll High School, the Carroll High School, that everybody knows about, that I know about. There's a wonderful woman named Paige Klingenpeel. Shout out to Paige Klingenpeel. She is the counselor there. And she basically is probably one of the most trusted counselors I have ever met by me. And I would be more than willing to talk to them and just talk to her and just have her help me and things like that. And she's very good. And the school's going to try and handle it. Now, you do have to realize they do have freedom of speech. It is, schools have trouble dealing with this because it's your word against our word. And even if you have friends that are saying, hey, oh, this happened, they aren't going to believe you, because guess what? They think you're lying. And that's the main issue. That's a huge issue in all of this. So basically, you got to realize that, and you got to stand up. You got to try and help these people. The very thing is, the Christian thing to do, which is what I'm going to tell you, is definitely to forgive. You can't harbor grudges. As Christians, we're called to love and care for these people. So by carrying a grudge, you can't do that. It just ends badly. It ends with hate and destruction, and it is not a good place to be. So I truly do warn you against that, and I hope that you can not do that in the future, especially as a Christian. And even not being a Christian, hating this person and not forgiving this person, revenge never ends well, and hatred only corrupts. So definitely what I've learned is hatred just makes you angry all the time, and that's talking to somebody who has anger issues. So it makes you angry all the time and makes you really just want to destroy everything. And that's not someplace you want to be. It's not someplace you want to go. It's not a place to be. So definitely, revenge and all of that just ends badly. It's not something you should do. And I know you want to do it, but it's not going to make you feel any better, and it's going to get you in a lot of trouble. So never do that. And as in cyberbullying, it's even worse to police than the bullying in the hallways, because in the bullying in the hallways, it's always somebody can stand up for you. But if you attack one internet troll, immediately 400 other comes. And I wouldn't necessarily put the internet troll community all on this, because I don't think they're all doing it. And normally the internet troll community has gotten a lot better recently, with definitely the memes and everything about like basically controlling everything. Oh, there's my hand on the freaking camera. That's great. The fracking camera. Ugh. Anyways, so, oh boy, shadows. I'm in the dark besides my lamp. But basically, internet trolls are harder to deal with. What I truly do believe is that you can't let that happen, as in for other things. I'm going to be talking about more sooner rather than later about ending relationships and basically how you should do that healthfully. And one of those things can be internet trolling. And there's this thing called revenge porning, which is definitely a step up from your typical cyberbullying, but you're going to hear a lot about that with that video when it comes up. And it's a very serious topic, and it's a very dark topic, and it's something that I want to warn you against. It is something that I want you to realize is not okay. Bad things can happen. So what I'm also telling you is don't piss off a ridiculous amount of people. Half the things that happen is because everybody thinks that their opinion should be heard. And they're right. Everybody's opinion should be heard. But if you think this is going to end badly with people attacking you, you've got to realize to some point you got to be like, I can't take this anymore. I got to stop. But what I truly do want to say is that I don't want to limit anybody's voice. The problem with attacking internet trolls is because it's limiting people's voices, and we can't have that. So it's one of those things where it's very hard to deal with. Nobody's come up with a proper answer yet, and not even have I. But I really want to say, get help. Go get counselors. Half the things that they say are not true. Actually, I'm going to go ballsy and say all the things that are not true. There are some things that I believe that some internet trolls that are completely true, especially even if they were hating on me, that would be completely true. And I'd agree with them, and I'd immediately try to fix them. But there's also a lot of that you cannot fix, and it's possibly fine. There's a lot of things with slut shaming and things like that are not okay, that you shouldn't do, because again, you know my standpoint. Women are all beautiful. There is not a lot with that should not be done, in period. At the end of the day, you got to realize what's going on. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't as in-depth on bullying as I would have hoped it would have been, as well as you probably would have hoped it would have been. It's a little bit, but it is late at night. It is 11:47 Tuesday night. I have to go to school tomorrow. So I haven't gotten any sleep, and I still have to edit and post this, and it's probably going to be up at around 1. And guess what? A little bit ago, the other video posted. So, oh yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you loved it. Let me know what you like more, the 15-minute videos or around the 10, 11, 12-minute videos. I would really like to know that. You're amazing. You're beautiful. I hope you have a great day tomorrow, and I'm hoping you're having a great night's rest tonight. Love you all. You're amazing. God bless you. Later.